Sounds like you like me.
I do.
All right, welcome back. Today we are going to build the Office set. This is set 21336. It's coming in at just over 1,100 pieces and is a recreation of the scenes from The Office. Building today with my wife, Ashley. Ashley, tell us how we got this set all picked up.
Yeah, so we did a really fun weekend a couple weeks ago, well, actually just a week ago in Kansas City for the Star Wars release sets. And we'd been talking about this Office set, and it just made sense to pick it up while we were in the store. We got double points. And it's fun for me because the night that Ryan and I met, one of the first things we bonded on was that we both had a very unhealthy obsession with The Office. Me even more so than him, which is crazy to say. And so we're really excited to build this. I can already tell there's lots of fun Easter eggs, like from the basic things like Stanley's pretzel or the stapler in Jell-O to some kind of next level little details like the Michael's watch certificate on the wall and just the trash can on fire. All kinds of fun details. So this will be a really fun one to put together while watching The Office, of course.
Yeah, Ashley, how many Lego sets have you actually put together before building this one?
Yeah, a grand total of 0.
So this is first Lego set for Ashley. We'll do this together, and we've been fans of The Office the whole time we've been married, which is almost 10 years, and way before that too, dating back to the early 2000s. So excited to get this one put together. We'll assemble it and then go over the set in detail. All right, so we just wrapped up putting together this Lego set, and Ashley, this is actually your first Lego set putting together. What was maybe your favorite part of it, or something that stuck out to you as we put this thing together?
Yeah, as someone who's new to Legos, when we got to the different pieces, a lot of times it wasn't even clear to me what we were putting together until we got to the end, and so it was cool to see things morph into some things I recognized from the show, some things I didn't. Like I realized you need to watch it again and see some of the things stacked on top of the bookcases or shelves. I wasn't really sure what those were, but really I think the biggest thing was how intricate the details, like the interlocking pieces, things getting tiled off. I didn't know what to expect, so that was new to me.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool too, and there's some things even on the set that I really liked building from. Like Michael's office is one of the cooler parts, actually slides out from the set that can detach. It's, I think, kind of a cool feature of the build itself and putting it together and kind of seeing that come together even got me pretty excited just to see some of that nuance and how the things interlocked, and it was fun to put it together too.
Yeah.
So maybe we're also like, we put together the set, but we're also both Office junkies, probably to an unhealthy level. What were some of your favorite like Easter eggs? There's a ton of Easter eggs in this thing too. Like so many cool call outs to the show and things from all across the seasons. Maybe what was your favorite one or something that stuck out?
I think my number one favorite one was inside of Michael's office. There was a piece and you said, "Oh, look, this is a cupcake." And I said, "That's not a cupcake. That is the poop that Todd Packard takes that is actually under Michael's desk that you would have no way of knowing it was there unless you put it together."
Yeah, and we'll pull out the set again to show you, but it is actually underneath the desk, and we'll maybe even zoom in a little closer so we can show that detail of how the desk comes up. You'll never see it otherwise, though. So your number one favorite thing was actually a number two. That was
yours?
Under the desk. That's definitely, I think, was one of the coolest ones. And Michael's office is full of some of them. I even like the radon kit. That's a fun Office intro one. There's a fire in the trash can over here. That's probably like my favorite Office episode maybe ever, an Office intro episode, so I have to call that out. So yeah, those are a few of mine, but that one came up really early in the build, the Todd Packer's gift to Michael. And yeah, I think that was a hard one to not just laugh about and know that like right away when you're putting together the set, you're going to have a fun time and have a lot of those Office call outs.
And also we had to figure out what Creed is holding, and after some searching and the creators had answered it, a lot of people had the same question we did, and it's actually the
I know exactly what he's talking about. I sprout mung beans on a damp paper towel in my desk drawer. Very nutritious, but they smell like death.
They're very nutritious.
Oh yeah, so that's really neat. and maybe some other things. This set has a ton of minifigures in it, so almost all of our favorite Office characters are represented. Which one is your favorite minifigure out of the bunch?
It was really hard to pick a favorite, but my couple of favorites are because of the different props they come with them. It's hard not to love Kevin because he's holding the big pot of chili.
Kevin's famous chili.
Yes. I also personally love Angela. We'll zoom in on her. She's holding the poster of the babies that her and Oscar have a big incident about, and the babies are actually little Lego characters, so that's kind of a cool feature.
That is really cool. What I like, Kevin is my favorite. What's cool about Kevin, even from like your typical Lego minifigures have a hairpiece or a hat that goes on them, but Kevin actually has a bald piece that goes over it with his cut out. And as a fellow bald person myself, I love that little piece of Kevin. Kevin's just a funny character, so I love the Kevin character. I also was a fan of Dwight, and Dwight was one that another great character in the show, obviously, but having his prop as the Shroot was really cool too. And in the spirit of the Shroot, sorry, we could talk about this set forever because there's so many cool things in it. When we look at Stanley and his desk, there is a little circle with a 5-cent piece on it. So if you remember back to that episode, we talked about Stanley nickels and Shroot, and that's another Easter egg that's hidden. You'll never see that unless you're putting the set together or you deliberately, pull out a Stanley nickel to show. So just kind of fun things all around in it. Mm-hmm. Maybe another quick point that I just geek out about this set. We could probably talk for another 10 minutes on all the things that are in here. There's a spot that's actually in the conference room setups. The TV screen has several other props, and we'll have to get some close-up shots on them. But right now we have the DVD screen. So that's a favorite episode, right? When they see the DVD go into the corner. They also have one of the launch party. Otherwise, it's called a lanch party.
Lunch party.
Lunch party, lanch party. Where they launch Dunder Mifflin Infinity, and the piece of pizza gets put up against Ryan's face on the screen. The other one, which one is this?
That one is Lazy Scranton.
Lazy Scranton, also called out when you have the Lego figures, Dwight and Michael singing it. Really cool. When we zoom in, the one that we liked and we kept up from the Stickets was the Pyramid Scheme.
Yes.
The other one was Don't
bother Luke.
With the circles cross off.
I don't know how much more clear I can make this.
Yeah, it's still like really cool call-outs to have some of those. And the other one, there is the birthday party of It Is Your Birthday.
Kelly.
Diversity Day Take 2 was the other one we can switch out. Kelly also has her birthday cake in the shape of a TV.
Or a pillow.
So there's some, and her name's spelled wrong too. So these are it's loaded with them. This is a fun set and a fun build. I feel like we've already spoiled a lot, but we've barely scratched the surface on the Office things in here. I'd say if you're a Lego fan, putting this together is a lot of fun, but as an Office fan, I don't know if there's a thing that's more fun to do Office related than put together this set.
Yeah, especially while having The Office on in the background and kind of reliving some of your favorite scenes.
Yeah, if you're not watching The Office while building a Lego set themed on The Office, what are you doing with your life? This is great. If you haven't got it, consider going to get it. We're both really happy putting it together. It's going to have a display actually in our living room too because we're Office fans and now there's a new Lego fan. So just a fun set. Would really recommend. And that wraps it up. Ashley, you have any other thoughts as we close out our video here?
No, that's it. It was fun to take something we both love and combine it with something that you really found a passion in the last few months, which is Legos. So
cool. So thanks for watching. Again, if you enjoyed the video, please feel free to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and keep tuning in until next time.